What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, the brother Robert Mason coming through with a donation to the channel via the PayPal. Much respect to him for showing love. Longtime subscriber to Too Raw for TV. Now, this video is a little bit overdue. I think this actually happened about 2 weeks ago. But during a House Oversight Committee meeting, I think this meeting was to see whether Attorney General Merrick Garland should be held in contempt of Congress. There was an exchange that happened between far-right Congressman, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia, and Representative Jasmine Crockett, Democrat of Texas. And it started when Taylor Greene suggested that Crockett's, quote, fake eyelashes were getting in the way of her reading and understanding the point of the hearing from a couple weeks ago. All right, so obviously Taylor Greene was throwing a shot at Crockett. You know, she's the one that started it. There was no back and forth, no tit for tat between them until she started it. Crockett then responded by calling out Greene for having a, quote, bleach blonde, bad-built butch body, unquote, which was hilarious. Then, all of a sudden, Greene, which is typical, got angry, played the victim, and, I believe she demanded apologies, called Crockett out for being out of line, blah, blah, blah. And then I think later that day or a couple days later or the next day, whatever the timeline was, I think she came on her social media account and showed her working out, tried to show her body, whatever. At the end of the day, this is typical. I'm sorry, but it's typical of bullies. Bullies love to attack. Bullies love to throw rocks at other people. Bullies love to be in a position of control and domineer over others. But the minute they encounter someone who, well, I should say, to be quite honest, cowardly bullies, but bullies in general, the minute someone fights back, then they want to play victim. Because to me, most bullies act the way they act with the false bravado and the fake tough demeanor. They're hiding behind insecurities. They're hiding behind oftentimes a sense of low self-worth, low self-esteem. But they protect themselves by building up this false bravado. And when you strike back at them, that soft, gooey exterior gets pulverized and they can't take it. So then they play the victim. And that's what Marjorie Taylor Greene does. First of all, her district should be an absolute, they're a disgrace for even electing this person, okay? I'm not going to go into specifics because this is YouTube, but it's quite obvious why she picks people like Crockett to pick on. Ideology is one thing. It's one thing to be a conservative. It's fine to be a conservative American. I don't call myself conservative. I don't call myself any of that stuff. I don't believe in I don't like labels, right? I generally don't do that. But it's fine to have conservative values or whatever you want to call it, or conservative stances. Who ca- As you get older, you're gonna find in life that you're gonna care less and less what other people think, because a lot of those people that opinions that you value, they don't value you. You'll find that they don't value you. They want to control you. They see that as a weakness in you, that they have the little power to try to influence how you feel. But they still won't value you. They're still gonna talk about you. Still not gonna really respect you. So at the end of the day, be who you are. But anyway, it's okay to have your views on things. But if you feel like that you're superior to people because of the color of your skin or your gender or your upbringing or your finances or because you come from power or whatever, the minute that you start thinking like that, then as a person, not only are you rather despicable, but you don't really deserve respect from others. Um, People who you look down with don't have to respect you. It just trips me out. Like people always say, well, I hate this and I hate that and I hate this because who cares? We don't give a damn about you. You're meaningless. Your hate, your opinion means nothing. Nothing. I don't care if someone hates me because of the color of my skin. You mean nothing to me. Your existence is meaningless. The fact that you feel like you have to address that to me as if you're gonna get a reaction out of me shows that my existence is more important to you than yours. You can hate me all you want to. You mean so little to me that you don't even drum up any feelings. You don't drum up any. I'm indifference to your existence. So you can hate me because I'm this. You can hate all this. You can hate all that. Live in your misery, because we're not thinking about you. And people like Marjorie Taylor Greene can have all this power, but at the end of the day, she's never going to amount to anything. This is going to be her peak, and only because she lives in a district full of people like her. But she'll never be on any national ticket. She'll never be elected to high office because she's a hate-filled, ugly woman. And I'm not talking about just on the outside. She's 10 times uglier on the inside. And people like her need to be called out. You know what I'm saying? People like her need to be called out. And that goes for anybody. Anybody that goes around bullying people because of the color of their skin or whatever, you're disgusting. You're reprehensible. Don't nobody have to live by what your standards are. And I'm talking about you too, Dr. Umar Johnson. You don't tell people what to do in their lives. You don't tell people who they're supposed to do when that school getting built. Focus on building that school. Focus on not being a hypocrite and placing judgment on others, but you go around, you know what I'm saying, screwing twerkers, screwing strippers. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Something you guys think.